Welcome to the news on Pace TV. My name is STIPEND. President Muhammadu Buhari has restated his commitment to putting an end to corruption in the country, as he urged legal practitioners not to defend corrupt Nigerians as clients, but rather expose them. The president, while speaking at the opening of the 55th Annual General Conference of the Nigerian Bar Association in Abuja on Sunday, noted this, and he said further that exposing various misdeeds was the only way to arrest corruption and restoring the glory of the country. In support of the move to reduce the high cost of governance, thereby boosting the war against corruption, the House of Representatives has declared its readiness to take a salary cut and stand solidly behind President Muhammadu Buhari's anti-graft measures. Making these disclosures in Lagos yesterday, the chairman ad hoc committee on media and public affairs, Honorable Mohammed Sani Soro, noted that all members of the House of Reps, irrespective of party affiliations, are on the same page with the president on the change agenda and are set to give him the necessary legislative backing to actualize the agenda. Soro, who represents Gume Gagarawa, Mait Gatari Sule Tantaka Federal Constituency of Jigawa State, on the platform of the All Progressive Congress, reiterated the need to streamline the funding of the House activities in line with best practices across the world and Nigeria's economic fortunes. Nigerians are beginning to lose hope as no step has so far been taken towards fulfilling the promise of the condition of 5,000 naira per month as promised by the present administration. The present government under President Muhammadu Buhari had promised to pay a monthly stipend of 5,000 naira to the most deprived Nigerian on condition that they immunize their children and send them to school. There are, however, reports that no measure has been taken on documenting and setting up a data on the supposed beneficiaries, let alone making payment arrangements for them. You're on to the news on Pace TV. Next is business news. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. According to reports, while some of the world's richest people like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett and Mark Zuckerberg lost a sum of $18.2 billion over the past week, Dangote remained happy in the global market. Bloomberg's Billionaires Index reported that Dangote was one of the 6 billionaires who saw their fortunes increase in 24 hours to Friday. In spite of the market turmoil, 11 billionaires added to their fortunes. The world's 39th richest person became $467 million wealthier, elevating his net worth to $18.9 billion. You're still on the news on Pace TV. Next is sports news. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Usain Bolt produced perhaps his greatest performance of all time as he put a troubled build-up behind him to beat two-time alleged doper Justin Gatlin to retain his world 100-meter title. Gatlin came into the final on a 28-race unbeaten run and apparently relishing his role as the sports bad guy. But at the same Bird's Nest Stadium in Beijing, where Bolt announced himself to the world with 2 Olympic golds and 2 world records in 2008, the Jamaican superstar came past Gatlin at the death to snatch it by 100th of a second. Bolt has now won 300-meter world titles, which draws him level with Carl Lewis and Maurice Crane. Super Eagles head coach Sunday Oliseh has made some adjustments to the group of home-based professionals as preparations for the fast-approaching 2017 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania and the international friendly against Niger Republic. After an intensive opening week of training in Abuja, Oliseh has reshuffled the team as a result of injuries and in line with his weekend proclamation to work together with under-23 head team coach Samson Sasia. According to reports, 2 players, David Obiazo and Nelson Ogbonaya, were released from camp owing to injuries, while Ogenekere Etebo and Kingsley Shokari were allowed to join up with all African Games-bound under-23 team, also in camp. As replacements, Paul Onobi and Dayo Ojo from Sunshine Stars, Godwin Obaje from Wiki Tourist, Bature Yare from Nasarawa United, Abdul Razak Abdul from Enyimba Football Club, Austin Obarakpo from Abia Warriors, and Okiemuto Oda from Warri Wolves have been called up. It's still Pace TV News. Next is entertainment. Stick around. Earlier this year, popular Nollywood actress Toyin Emako and husband Adeniyi Johnson split up after a brief misunderstanding between both parties. Few days after the remote breakup, the couple released a joint statement confirming the difficulties they were facing in their marriage, but said they were still together. However, she has changed her name on Instagram to Miss Emako. And that has been the news on Pace TV. Thank you for watching. Once again, my name is Stella. Bye.